And we're here. Wow, 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 wow. Pokemon. Late night Pokemon. Okay. Right then. We have one objective for today. And that is do the Zero Royale. Let's go find a bench. First and foremost. There we go. I'll reset this night. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go to this one's gonna say pretty big. This quick moves, nice and easy. Bum 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 bum. Where are the trainers? Oh, here we go. Here's one. His Mega Revolt Pokemon, nice and easy. Let's go pick up that card that I dropped earlier. There it is. Oh, wrong move, but I won't. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Give me that. Ooh, hello. Use super effective moves, no matter what kind. All good, all good. Nice with electric moves. No, thank you. I'll take that one. Ooh, money. Do that. Well, that's the wrong Pokemon. Kinda want to clear out these Mega Stones too. Let's do that real quick. Oh, they all kind of cleared out. Never mind. Man. Oh shit. No. Oh well. We can end this night then. Oh, hello, Chessman. Nice. Quasartico. Oh, hello. Is Lida. Such a silly form. Oh, might as well go here. Oh, look at all those crystals. Man, I'm one of the crystals. Can't have shit in Lumio. Ghost type moves, I don't have any of those. Bum 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 bum. Need some kind of ladder to get out. There we go. There's some ladder. Hopefully this actually takes me to the roof. It does not. Okay. No opponents here. There's one. That. Super effective moves. We can do that. Alright, let's actually get onto the roof. There's a warp pad in the back, but there's also stairs here, which we can use. We'll take the free healing. Free stuff, let's go! Neutral. Go down. Oh no. Fuck. Whatever. Hello, you dragon. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? We're doing good. We're on the last stretch of Legend ZA. Just doing the Infinite Royale so we can finish off the last main mission. So we're gaming. There's lots of battles today. There's lots and lots of battles. What's that? You done with that? You know you're working on the shiny time and you hate it? Man. Ah well, at least the ZA Royal, the Infinite Royal does take into a big chunk of the 1000 battles. You should take in quite a bit. And the rest of it, just restaurant stuff, isn't it? Oh well, we gotta do what we gotta do. It is what it is. I think I'm pretty prepared to do the Pokedex though. I have got like a bunch of the stuff that are kind of annoying to get. Like I already have like the 7 EV, well the multiple EVs. Can't remember how many I needed off the top of my head, but I got all the ones I need. I got all the starters I need. So most of the annoying ones are out of the way, thankfully. Oh, trying to get in the battle, please. After you win 20 reward matches, you win like a side class in the Jackie's tournament. Want to see if it's easy to get battles in that way? Ooh, probably, actually. I'd honestly be down to do that one as well. I'm curious what they'll give you for it, though. I'm genuinely not a clue. Do you have the trade evolutions too? Nah, it's fine. I already got a friend who is helping me out with that. I appreciate the offer though. But other than that, I'm pretty sure that is all the... Oh god. How did you miss that? Yeah, other than that, I'm pretty sure that's all the difficult mons out of the way. Off the top of my head, I don't really think about if there's any difficult Pokemon to get. Because of all the absurd amount of resets in this game, getting like kind of like difficult spawn Pokemon is relatively trivial. I don't know if this dex is easier than Legends Arceus though. If it's like any easier or any harder. I think it's roughly about the same amount of like effort you put in. Legends Arceus' dex was really fun to do. I really enjoyed getting the shiny charm in that game. But considering you don't have to do the like all the investigations in terms of like, oh yeah, use this move X amount of times on this Pokemon. Considering you don't have to do that, I'll give this game the edge in easiness, if anything. Yeah, it is a little easier. Not that I'm complaining though. It's like, I wouldn't have complained if they had put that in this game, and I'm not upset that it's not in this game. I think it's just like either way. I do enjoy like the gameplay loop of the Legends games, at least so far. I hope any more they do is just as fun. It's like, wow, this game is so much more fun if you're off Twitter. This game is so much more enjoyable if you're not looking at Twitter. Of course, I have my own little gripes of these games, but that's just a little gripes. Like, it took me forever to find any like outfits that I thought looked nice. Like, I'm not a big fan of the reset hunts. Is there any other Next Legends games passing off? Yeah, I did see that. It's kind of impossible not to know about that one at this point. Oh, those leaks are everywhere. Although I would hope, is that I do have my like one big hope about that game. I hope it's set during the Darkest Day, and like we kind of like experience that firsthand, and maybe we get to be like the hero with the sword and the shield. That'd be really cool. I think that would be absolutely peak. And maybe we'll see AZ there, considering he was apparently there for it. He was alive during that time. Maybe he was in Gala during it. Who knows? Maybe we'll see him there. It'd be really cool. Yeah, exactly. I'd be shocked if it wasn't. Like, they already have such a good like gameplay idea for it. Like, I did see like one of the screenshots. I can't remember if it was like gameplay or if it was just a screenshot, but like having like the Dynamax raids in like this kind of gameplay style, and like the similar as ZA's gameplay style, but like you team up with like 4 other players to battle one Dynamax like raid boss. That'd be really cool. It's like the concept of Gala ZA is so good. Honestly, I think that's like the best region to have at the next Legends game. I don't really think any other game could pull it off as well as Gala could right now, other than maybe Unova. Like having the original Kyurem in a Unova a Unova Legends game would also be really cool. But in terms of the setting and what they could do with as a battle gimmick, nothing beats Dynamax right now. Dynamax, it feels like it was made for this kind of thing. So I am kind of excited to see what they do with it. That will probably be past Gen 10. We'll have to see what Gen 10 is like first. But like, I'm happy that they've kind of like embraced the idea of, hey, we can just rotate these battle mechanics in and out again. Like, oh yeah, for Gen 10 we'll have the Dynamax stuff back, you know. Gen 11 maybe we'll bring back, you know, Megas back. We'll do, you know, in this side of the game we'll have, you know, Z moves in this game. We'll have Megas in this game. Yeah, they can just rotate all of these gameplay mechanics. I think that's such a fun idea for them to do. It keeps things pretty fresh. You feel Nintendo just lets their games be leaked because the next 3 Pokemon games were leaked? Yeah. You don't put a lot of faith in leaks for games supposedly released in 2028. I mean, that is fair. Yeah, concept art and like early builds doesn't really, it doesn't confirm absolutely anything. Sure, it gives us a good idea of like what they're thinking of at that time. The games can be cancelled, complete ideas can be absolutely be switched up. You know, some games can be absolutely entirely different. Give it maybe like 2 years into game development, they could just go, you know what, nah, we'll do this instead, and completely change the idea of a game. Yeah. It's like seeing from like, it's like, especially since it's coming from Central Leaks, they apparently did an oopsie of the logos of the Gen 10 game. That is like the person who drew those logos of the Gen 10 game, so it came out, but apparently it's like they said, yeah, the idea of that game existing is real, quote unquote, but I was the one who made these logos. But Central Leaks did pass it off as like, oh yeah, these are the official logos, you know. So there is that kind of level of misinformation out there too. But I believe the general idea of the leaks is real, but that doesn't mean we will get those games one for one or in those exact time frames. It could be like switch ups or like cancellations. We don't know. We generally won't know until we see it. Oh yeah, Pokemon Stars was a whole mess. Oh boy. I remember Pokemon Stars. I was very skeptical of that one. You don't know why, but there's times where games look great from leaks, but when they come out, they look like anime just goes through it. See, that's the thing about game development. In concept art and rough sketches, like rough ideas, they will, like, a lot of the time they can look a lot better than the final product. This is mainly because of, you know, when you have that first build, when you have those like early builds, they like to polish it up and see what kind of things they can put to the max. But when they're implementing more and more content, they're like, okay, this is running like garbage. We don't have the resources to make the entire game look like this. So they trim it all back a bit. They trim it back, and so that they can make, you know, so they can realistically make a world in the best art style they can, in the time frame that they have, in the engine that they're running. So you'll have one early concept area that looks phenomenal, but then when you get to the gameplay, it's more of a realistic take on what the game will look like. Because obviously making a game that big, making it all look like that is pretty unrealistic given Pokemon time frames. But yeah. Drawing great concept art is all way easier than getting it around at 60 frames. Very, very important distinction. Oh, hello, Riolu. Perish. I didn't know why I called it. I didn't need it. I just want it. I just want it. Anyway. Yeah. That's my take on it, at least. Pokemon has always ran on really extremely tight deadlines. They don't really get the time and budget to... I wouldn't say budget. I don't know if like how they have with their budgets, but time constraints is insane. Because, you know, because they have to work it on with the card game and the animes and the merchandise. It's more than just the game. Like, I don't want to be like, you know, leave my billion-dollar company alone. It's more like, I'm trying to think of it like realistically. And we've seen from all these like Giga Leagues of the amount of like cool concepts they had to scrap because they just didn't have the time to like make these things. You know, the amount of awesome stuff they cut from like Sun and Moon, like how you were going to make your own gym and stuff. A lot of these ideas, you know, they do have great ideas. They just don't get the time to implement them, which is really unfortunate. The fact that we get a new JRPG every few years is actually insane. It is insane. Like, you know, yeah, these games, sure, not a lot of people think they're great, but like the fact that they like kind of pumping them out as quickly as they are is kind of crazy. You're expecting some megas in the DLC to not look as cool? Wow. I mean, I don't think it's like as up to them looking at like cool. Obviously, they should have a lot of cool designs to help sell the product. They should, like, you know, have a few cool designs to wave around our faces, be like, ooh, you want this? This is a really cool mega. You want to, you know, like the DLC is such a perfect time to introduce a lot of like Pokemon like megas that a lot of people would love to see. You know, it's like how many people have been asking like or begging for like a mega Flygon or something, you know? The DLC would be an absolute perfect way to use it. Because boy, that would sell, you know? That would sell. We're just waving our faces, being like, ooh, you want mega Flygon? Buy our DLC. you know? Of course we're gonna buy it anyway. Of course we're gonna get the DLC regardless. You know, if we're playing Legends EA and, you know, we're kind of like subscribed to the Pokemon lifestyle of, yep, I have to buy every single new game. Yep, you have to get every new game. It's not even an option anymore. We just have to. The fact we get a mega piece of sushi but no Flygon is crazy. But that's the thing. That's the thing. Yeah, again, it could be fake. I'm curious if we'll... Because, like, so we do get Floette in this game. I'm very curious what the home reward will be. Because, you know, if you put in your... If you fill the home Pokedex for each game, you get, you know, a specific shiny mythical or something. I would be... Would you guys be down if they gave out a shiny AZ Floette? I think that would be cool. Because there's no other way we could get something like that. There's no other possible way we could get a shiny AZ Floette. Unless they make it its own specific event. But yeah, shiny Volcanion is also a really likely option. But what they could do it like, actually no. I was gonna say they could like do DLC and base game separately, where like the base game you get like a shiny AZ Floette, and if you do the DLC you get a shiny Volcanion, because like Volcanion hasn't exactly existed here in this game. But obviously, you know, that doesn't, not really a great excuse considering, you know, other games. But like Volcanion would honestly be like top three ones to do, because otherwise you got like you got Hoopa, Diancie, and AZ Floette. Those are your 4 options realistically. Assuming the mythicals are going to be Hoopa nonsense, I would be down for them being available in the DLC through like Hoopa nonsense. I'd be down for that. Because, you know, we got Keldeo in Sword and Shield DLC. We got Meloetta in Scarlet Violet DLC. They're slowly giving away these mythicals in base games. I'll say base games. I mean, like, you know, not tied to events, in DLCs, I would say. Like, you know, Deoxys is Oras base game. Granted, that game didn't have DLC, but the Delta episode was practically DLC, and it's like in the way it was like portrayed, it felt like DLC. But yeah, Deoxys was available in that game. So honestly, the idea of like some of the mythicals of Kalos being made available in the Mega Dimensions DLC, very likely. I think that's incredibly likely. If not guaranteed. Because unlike Legends Arceus, we didn't get any new Pokemon. I kind of like expected that. Like, you know, when we were going into this game, I was like, my predictions was going to be, we're not going to get any regional forms, and we're not going to get any new Pokemon. Because it just would not make sense. It would make no sense to have any of those. Just new Megas and that would be it. It makes sense, especially if they do the Hoopa stuff like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, yeah. It's like, that's how I would expect that the DLC to be like. Also, that guy got stuck. Like, have them be like the Ultra Wormholes. And that's it. Just go on a little mini adventure. Wipe out like big rooms of Pokemon. Have them have like higher shiny rates. Have that be a little mode, like Dynamax Adventures or something. But like you're playing for it like almost like, you know, almost like the final battles, like the you know, where you were teaming up with like your friends and stuff, and you'd be battling all these Mega Evolved Pokemon. Kind of like that, but you go like room to room. That's how I would expect this DLC to look like. Like you just jump through a portal, you battle a bunch of Pokemon, they'll have like highest shiny rates or something like that. That's what I'm assuming it's going to be like. And then at the end, maybe you fight. You know, you'll continue the story, and at some point you'll encounter Volcanion and whatever, and the mythicals in there. God knows. We'll see. It's like 4 months away. But we will see. Honestly, it's probably a little too far-fetched, but I'd be surprised that Hooper doesn't get a Mega. Like, yeah, I mean, we'll probably get a new Mega of... I mean, Diancie has a Mega. I think having a Mega for Volcanion and Hooper would be likely. Surely. Surely. Give Volcanion some love. He just does nothing. He has nothing going for him. Do we even remember his movie? Is that something we talk about? Are we allowed to talk about his movie? I've never seen his movie. I don't know. I don't even know what it was about. Again, I haven't seen it. Ubergat has its own form. Diancie has a Mega form. Volcanion? He gets forgotten. That's what he gets. Who knows? Who knows? Also, the story I thought this game was going to be like, completely wrong. I was nowhere close to where I thought this story was going to go. In this, when this game first revealed, like the first trailer, I did have my ideas of the story. I was leaning way too heavily into like Alola's involvement. I thought Alola was going to be very involved in this game. If you remember the movie, it was something like Volcanion protecting Magearna or something. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot Magearna existed. Kind of forgot. Magearna was in the leaks to be in the DLC, from what I remember. So maybe we'll get some kind of mention of Magearna if Volcanion's involved. Like, these Pokemon tend to be in pairs, and if they're gonna mention one of the pairs, they'll bring in the other, usually. So if Magearna is a tied to Volcanion, and Volcanion's gonna be in the DLC, surely we'll get some mention of Magearna. If we'll obtain a Magearna is another story, but you know. I feel like that would be too many mythicals for one game. Way too many mythicals. It's kind of shocking when if only the only fire water type in existence, you'd think they did well. Yeah. Yeah. He's easily the most forgotten mythical, or like legendary in general. Like, even if you include legendaries and like the etceteras. It's like not even close. But like Volcanion is easily the most forgettable. Woke up. Ah, she saw me. Whoops. Manama, what are you doing? Okay, Pokemon with water type moves. Okay. How did he see me? Whatever. You doing the Psycho or Jacathy and it really shows her arrogance. Man. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like she's the character in this game I like the least, maybe. I don't know. I just don't like being stalkery characters. Whee! You did the tournament, you just face her 5 times in a row. Garbage. Never changed, Speedy. Jackie makes Nemona look normal. I would have loved to see Nemona in this game. Not gonna lie, if they were to put like any cameo in this game, oh boy, I wish it was Nemona. Just like Nemona with no Terra, no Mega. She just completely just going in on her own, just somehow demolishes everyone. Oh, it would have been amazing. Just have there be this massive threat for no reason. Maybe I'm alone on that take, but I think it would have been hilarious. Would have loved if the Zero had a bunch of randos there. Yeah. Honestly, I wish there was just more fan service of returning characters. It's just not enough, man. It's really upsetting that just the lack of returning characters from X and Y. Yeah, he just plays. It's like Morty, Morty from Ecruteak City. Man. Just have Falconer show up, right? Just have Falconer show up and be like, I've come to do what do you Kalosians call a sky battle. And then he's like, what do you mean they phased those out? He's just really late on it. True. Yeah, the Alola painter lady. They were really pushing her to be a popular character for a while. They just kind of gave up. They kind of gave up on painter lady. Oh, they flinched. Okay. Pop. Just have Mustard show up being like, hey, I've come to check on Karina if she's doing okay. And just have him like, it'll be a final boss in the ZA Royale. Because they kind of made that a whole deal of Mustard has trained every single fighting type gym leader or Elite Four member. Malamar, please. We dodge those. I just wish we got like Clement's reaction. Like Clement's reaction to the tower being gone. My gym! This is not what science intended. No, we were just like, it was for science. We did it for science. And Clemens was like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, sure. Completely okay with it. Oh, okay. Hehe, no worries. Turn around, there's Joy. Oh, never mind. Okay. Money. I think it would have been nicer if we like maybe if we didn't see like Clement, maybe we saw like Bonnie. Like maybe Bonnie had taken over for the gym. You know, I feel like that would have been something they would have done. Especially given the time skip. But guess not. Wait, did I even like fill in the meter? I did. Cool. Wah, 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 wah. We should have seen the Sycamore. It's like there is such an epidemic going in on Kalos right now. Like Sycamore stepped down. 2 of the Elite Four are gone. Sheebold and Team Flare Lady gone.
like, you know, Sycamore stepped down. They referred to Clement in past tense. There was one NPC who referred to Clement and Bonnie in a past tense, so they're gone. Obviously, we didn't see them in the game, so I guess that's big enough implication as it is. I guess after Lysander fired as the Perklex, I was like, no, yeah, I think we're done. I think we're done in, I don't want to deal with that. Malva just went to a different region. I feel Drasna probably retired. Drasna retiring sounds correct. That sounds like it would have been correct. It's like, I don't think Siebold and Drasna... Hey, was his name Siebold? Who was Siebold again? Anyway, the guy, the knight dude was... The knight. I don't think he's ever mentioned. Drasna, I don't think is ever mentioned. But, Malva, the girl who used to be in Team Flare, she went into hiding. She specifically went into hiding in this game. I'm 90% certain that was like the term they used. She went into hiding after the Lysander incident. So that makes sense. Siebold went, he left the Kalos region to... He stepped down from the Elite Four to travel the world to learn more about, like, you know, cooking and stuff. So we know about him. As the gym leaders, not a clue. The only thing we really get mentions of in terms of gym leaders was that Clement and Bonnie got referred to in past tense, so maybe they're not a part of the gym anymore. Or and Karina gave a Lucario. I don't know if it's her specific Lucario, but she did give a Lucario to AZ to protect him. Given how she just has Lucarios to hand out in that tower, I'm going to assume it was just any fucking Lucario, but if it is hers, maybe she's not around here anymore. They also mentioned that people fled the city after Lysander fired the Apocalypse Clan. In the oh, okay. Did I check the trainer code for that Lucario? Yes, it is a Karina Lucario, but considering an X and Y, they did give us just a Lucario to have, because Karina has her Lucario, and I guess that tower has a bunch of Lucario to give away for trainers. I guess we don't like. Maybe it could be her specific one, or if it's just anyone that, you know, they give away from the tower. Who knows? But like, she has 2 free boxes of Lucario. She just gives everyone she sees, pretty much. You know, I feel bad. I don't know who I just fought. I was not paying attention in the slightest. Who did I just fight? Who did I just fight? I feel like I just fought someone relatively important and I just did not pay attention to who it was. I do not the memory of who I just fought gone. I do not know who I just fought, or any of the Pokemon that I just fought. Anyway, moving on. Did mention this though? Mention Diantha at all? Yeah. Again, this is literally my #1 complaint in this game, and it's like comparing Galar to Kalos, with how, you know, Leon was literally running around the entire region because of the Dynamax outbreak. You know, and like the gym leaders were helping out because their gyms were like under attack from like Dynamax Pokemon as well. Just Lumiose is under attack from Rogue Mega Evolution Pokemon. Not a single mention of, you know, like no gym leaders, no Elite Four, no champion. Lumiose City's defending itself with no help from the Pokemon League Association. It is insane. That's like my biggest from this entire game. It's so strange. This setup of this game, as cool as it is, it's strange. The implication that a lot of people left Lumious and also Quasartico keeps it under wraps. Yeah. But hiding it from the Pokemon League is crazy. I feel like that's the only people you should tell in secret. It's a corporation. I mean, yeah, I guess. Maybe they were like, we can handle it. We can handle it. We got AZ. We can handle it. Because if the protagonist gets mentioned, X and Y's protagonist gets mentioned, I guess, a small handful of times by pretty much everyone in Team Flare and AZ. Who knows? Maybe X and Y protagonist was too busy attending Tierno's dance or something. I don't know. Tierno just had a really long dance competition to attend in Hoenn. he's doing a Pokemon contest in Hoenn. they're having on vacation. I'm gonna tell Pokemon authorities they kept accidentally breaking the law. True. I mean, the truth of it is that Lumious and Carlos in general is just way worth stepping that on. Yeah, that seems evident. Also, can I talk about how anticlimactic getting the legendaries are in this game? It's so anticlimactic. It's like, yeah, go to this location. They hype up the legendary so much. Like Xerneas and Yveltal, you know, the Pokemon that gives life and the Pokemon that takes it. You know, they're super powerful, super dangerous Pokemon. You know, they're so dangerous. I hit it I slapped it around a few times, threw an Ultra Ball at it, done. Like 2 minutes. Literally every rogue Mega Evolution fight was harder than it. Yeah. I wish they were more like the raid battle. Almost like the Zygarde fight. They should have done that with Xerneas and Yveltal. I feel like that was kind of a missed opportunity there. But maybe they were kind of running out of time. That felt like a rushed, choice. That very much felt like a rushed decision to do. Ah, well. Xerneas and Yveltal felt like such an afterthought in this game. Yeah. Absolutely. I find it so funny you can hide behind this fence. You don't exist if you're standing behind these bars. Mega Bird! My Zygarde fight was so scuffed. I was not prepared to do a fight like that at all. I just made use of the Pokemon I had on me. I did not, I couldn't train anything up in time. I just wanted to get it done there and then. It took me like, 3-4 attempts. Like, I sat down with my team that I had. I'm like, how can I make this anti-Zygarde? What am I gonna do? Because as much as I could have just ended stream and just like trained up in a Bombasnow off stream or something, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do it there and then. I wanted to finish that fight that day, that stream, you know? So I sat down and I'm like, okay, Relegator kind of cooks. He's been doing great. Victory Bell kind of also does great against it. And I was looking for my box, being like, who's a high level Pokemon I can use here? Xerneas, done. I ended up beating Zygarde with Feraligatr, Victory Bell, and Xerneas. And that was it. So, I'll match there, freak. Yeah, but I didn't have a high level Gardevoir. I didn't have a high level one, and I didn't want to train anything up. Yeah, I also used the level 75 Xerneas. I used a Victory Bell for phase 1 and just kept using him until he died in phase 2. And then Xerneas killed phase 2 and a little bit into phase 3. And then Feraligatr just kind of like swept phase 3. Oh, that was my Zygarde fight. Cause like I got to his third form in my first attempt, but then he used the core enforcer and like blew up the map. I'm like, okay, and I just got one shot immediately. I'm like, understood. But like the moment you realize, oh, it's a Z shape, you just kind of go to the left, like you go to the left and right corners of the map, and you're like, yeah, you're safe there, and get some free damage off of him. Yeah, I used Geomancy Moonblast and Dazzling Gleam. Frankly, I had the TM for Dazzling Gleam, so that was very helpful. Sneak up on them. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's get to the roof. And not get, like, you know, bowled immediately. Alright, cool. Well. Steelix. There we go. Kill him! Beedrill! Hit him! Beedrill! There we go. I was unironically like tempted to give Beedrill Outrage for that fight, but like, why would I even bother? He gets one shot by Rock Slide. I just simply didn't bother. This way. Like, the one Pokemon I think I should have had for that fight would either be a Froslass or the Bombsnow. That would have been great. What happens to Vidra? I think you just proved your point. Yeah, Vidra has actually been great for me this game. He just gets moves off before like literally anything. He's like such a good assassin pick. And not to mention Mega Beedrill has insane attack stat. The base 150 attack stat on like with its speed is crazy. It's like glass nuke. Ooh, nice. Just before it saw me. Yeah, the 3 Pokemon that have carried me throughout most of this game: Victory Bell, Feraligatr, and Beedrill. Such a strange combination, but hey, it's been working out. Whee! Go get him. The Jackie Crest is great for wins, just have something with stealing ground moves. Fair enough. Yeah, once I do the this whole quest line and get AZ Floette, I think that'll be the next thing I do. I'll do the Jackie fights maybe, instead of doing the restaurants. And then if I still need to do battles afterwards, then I'll do the restaurants. The restaurants are too slow. Are they? I thought it was the general consensus that it was like the best method. I guess in between all the dialogue and the granted, and as well as the price in order to do the tournaments, maybe that might be a reason to like not do them. But I don't know. I don't know about the speeds or any of the specifics or anything like that, but it's an option. It sure do be an option. Right, let's get out of here. Gwyn. There we go, that'll give us a little bit of bulk for that. Bang. It's such a small goal, guys. Definitely one of the cooler Mega Evolutions in this game. Mega Chandelier looks cool. It's also dead. Love Aggron in this game. You can just spam heavy Simon. There's very little monster, very little Pokemon that's heavier in it. True. Very true. Oh wait, I can still do more challenger matches because it's still dark. That is funny. Beedrill's so good. It does help that I'm like 40 levels above these guys though. Helps a little bit. Beedrill, get over here. Beedrill. There he is. Oh, he dodged it. The only heavy Pokemon are Steelix, Metagross, and Zygarde Complete. That's pretty good. He saw me. Ooh, and that's a burn. He took a gamer out while I was at it. If I can just find one more trainer, I can get the next rank in this same night. Getting 2 ranks in one night is crazy work. So one more trainer, one more trainer. Come on, give me luck, give me luck, give me luck. Here maybe. No. Unfortunate. That would be really unfortunate. Right, let's go find a bench. Is there a bench in there? No. Can I use these chairs? No, I cannot. Has to be a bench. We're not allowed to sleep on the chairs. Oh, fine. Oh wait, there it is. There's one. Let's go. B when I kill time. Killing him. Killing time. Killing time. Time is dead. Time has been killed. I really like this zone. This zone is great. The rooftop is great for this. Here we go. Bonus cards, nice. Ooh, whoops. Almost there. Okay, finally at the roof. God damn it. The bond. Okay. Here we go. We'll just have a quick run over back to the that wild zone now. Actually, we'll buy some health items. That'll be important. $150 of those. 150 of those. $300 of those. Why not? be fine. Alright, up the ladder. Right, let's use camera for that specifically. Almost level 100 now. That's a lot of points. Oh, someone else saw me. Oh wow, she saw me from quite far away. There we go. Kind of blasting through all these. Aegislash is not too great in this game. Hey. It's like all of its moves are so telegraphed. You can react to them pretty quickly. It's like when he changes form, it's quite slow. So when he's in his shield form, you can just kind of sit there and wait for him to like switch forms. Because if you try to attack him when he's in his shield form, he's just gonna use King Shield. So you just kind of wait until he switches form and you just kind of like slap him while he mid form change. And his steel type moves. Okay. Actually managed to dodge it with Dragon Rush. Oh boy, max potions. No way. Close. I'll take that free heal now, please. Bum, bum, bum. Here we go. Ooh. Oh wait, I'm pretty sure she was the second opponent in the Y class. Off we go. More money. Oh no, wait, zinc. I mean, that technically is money. I'll take it. Good stuff, good stuff.
Victory bell.
Damn it. Victory bell wasted my time. $30 wins though. I'll take that. Made back all of my money I spent on potions. Oh. Might as well buy more. Right, 250. I don't think we'll ever need any more. Right, let's go find somewhere to sit. Centrical Plaza will do. Babasao. Guess we'll go here. Not having PowerPoints, it's such a good thing. We love not having PowerPoints. With this, London hits with poison moves, say no more. Damn it. That's better. Why can't I look on the... Oh no, not Skarmory. You found out items that can be also used to auto heal your Pokemon. That is a lie? What about all the items I have? Look, I've got all of these healing items. What do you mean I ran out of things to use for auto heal? I'm guessing it's berries? Nope, definitely not berries. Items that makes no sense. What does that mean then? Why can't I use that? That's very strange. This is a bug. Not a clue. Damn it. And let's get on to the roof. Maybe not fall off in the process. Please don't have a ground type. Okay, fine. What a horrible spawn. A whip. Anyway. Oh, he turned around. Oh, I guess that means I can use that for the next mission. Oh yeah, this is the restaurant owner of the one that everyone uses for the 1000 Battle quest. In this sense, he's kind of like this game's Gabian Tai. I kind of like thinking about that way. He's this game's Gabian Tai. Bum 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 ba 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 bum 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 ba 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 ba. I'll wait for Power Whip. There we go. Go get him. So chunky. Go get him. Give me that. Bum, bum, bum. I see another card. Bum 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 ba 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 ba. Alright, let's get to the roof. There's nothing up there. Here we go. Grab this ticket, then we'll leave. Ooh, Canary. Four more to go. Ooh, bottle caps. Bigger camera. Oh wow, he's on the ball. I'll take that coffee. Damn it. Come on. Damn it. So close. Give me this. Alright, cool. Time to switch. What's this one? Perfect. God damn it. Unlucky. Alright, let's go get those cards. Then we'll go back down there. Sneak up with steel moves. Okay. More easier than using that. Let's go back and get that card. Yeah, we'll just get that one. Saves a lot of time. I'm gonna go back and get that card. This one kind of stinks. So much easier. Here's bug moves. Perfectly fine. Welcome, Ashcon. Welcome, welcome. Anyone else in Spain without the ass? I'm having a pretty good time. The win battles is everyone in there. I feel like it's like pretty much the last 3 people in this chat have all been in the 1,000 battles situation. It's crazy. I think it's kind of funny. How are we doing today? Is the last thing you need for the charm? Fair enough, fair enough. That'll technically be the last thing I need to. I don't know how much shiny hunting I want to do in this game. The AFK stuff doesn't do it for me. I want to, you know, like actually get involved with the game. Not my kind of thing. You know, I like methods like Dexnav and Dynamax Adventures and, you know, stuff that isn't just leave your controller on a macro for like an hour and come back. You need to cover for your living Dex and shiny form. Fair enough. I'm guessing that's going to be things like the monkeys and Trat. There's a bunch of the somewhat annoying shinies to get otherwise. Oh boy. Trat is not a fun shiny to get. You got the monkeys from Pogo? Fair enough, fair enough. It's crazy that Patrat is only in like 2 games. I think that's very funny, but meh. Oh no, wait, I want to use this. Yep. Does anyone on the Switch? Isn't Patrat in only this game? Was it in Scarlet Violet? Yeah. Yeah, Patrat is only in this game for the Switch. Because the last game it was in was Ultra Sun and Moon. But you had to transfer that from X and Y. So technically it's not in Ultra Sun and Moon, but you can transfer it to it. It's in, you can only encounter it naturally in X and Y and Black and White games. Which is insane. I don't think any Pokemon has had luck as bad as that. Like, I'm pretty sure even Furfrou was in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. You don't got... Oh, you don't have the 3DS. Oh, fair enough then. That's such a weird thought now. You know, there's like a whole generation of Pokemon players who only have Switch games. Just never had any of the previous ones. Kind of interesting, actually. Plus, first we need to be hunted in Pogo to get the forms. Yep, I've done that. I have all the forms in from Pogo. True, actually, yeah. I wonder if we can do it with ZA. Yeah. The shiny forms? No. Just the regular forms. I don't have the shiny forms. Just the regular ones. Ooh. You got all the shiny forms? Damn, nice. Took mums. I can imagine. I'd imagine. I'm sure, like, the trade quests weren't pretty. Those shouldn't be very nice trade quests. Unless you had friends who could help you out. They're all sneak up moves. Oh, that's so much better. I'll do that instead. May have done some not so okay method. Okay, fair enough then. I won't tell anyone. I'm no snitch. I don't know if, I feel like I've just kind of like had no interest in doing like funny methods. I'll call them funny methods, sure. I've been around for most of the like internet events, especially the DS ones. Like all like the online events that are around for like Gen 4 games. I have like pretty much all of those. That was a fun time. Like I remember getting the Shadows of Almia Manaphy egg. That was fun. So with Pokemon Ranger, the base game I didn't have for a while. I only had Shadows of Almia, and if you wanted the Manaphy egg from that game, it was a limited time internet event, which I managed to get. So I have a Shadows of Almia Manaphy egg, and then I got the regular Pokemon Ranger Manaphy egg later. The only DS game you played was Black 2. I actually skipped out on Black and White 2. Honestly, some of the best Pokemon games that most people say exist, I kind of skipped out on. Like, I skipped out on Ultra Sun and Moon, and I skipped out on Black and White 2. Which, honestly, I feel like I shouldn't have. Because apparently, you know, those games are, like, really, 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 really good. Turn around, please. There we go. Got 569 wins. Nice. Halfway there. Ridiculous now, both Black and White 2 are well over $500. Well, I got mine pretty cheap because I have all Pokemon games now. A few months, like quite a few months back now. Pretty much at the start of the year, I decided I wanted all Pokemon games. So I have all Pokemon games. Like physical. I even have Pokemon Box. Because I did a Gen 3 Living Dex. And so I wanted Pokemon Box to put them in. Heart Gold Soul Silver is peak. That is some peak Pokemon right there. Like, they're probably my... Like, they're definitely within my top 5 Pokemon games. Definitely within top 5. Best style shiny hunt? That is very true. Unless you're some kind of maniac and you prefer Briefcase Simulator. In which case, why? There's bound to be someone out there who's like, a Briefcase Simulator is actually the original, you know, it's the original, so it's always the best shiny hunting method for starters. Nothing beats Briefcase Simulator. I remember doing that so many times when I was a kid. I got so many shiny starters. There's bound to be someone like that. There's all kinds of people on the internet. It's the quickest game chance. Oh, it sure is. Like that is like straight up is the best, you know. Shiny method for starters. Uncontested. What are you doing up there, Sizzle? Get down here. What would you say your favorite shiny hunting method is? What do you most enjoy doing as a shiny hunting method? Mine is a Dex Nav. Dynamax Avengers is my very close second. Very based, very based. I love Dex Nav. I want to have all the Dynamax Adventure shinies one day. I want to have them all. I'm good way through some. Oh yeah, true, fair. You do have only the Switch games, so I do not blame you for that. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Scarlet and Violet's shiny hunting, only because getting sandwiches, like getting the Herba Mystica is kind of annoying. Not the greatest fan of those. Otherwise, Take a break from Dynamax Adventures if you want to do other things. Plus, gotta get Charm on a different profile. There. Only 3 is crazy. Nice job. Good stuff. I'm pretty much halfway through. So I have 3 Nintendo Switches, but I haven't really set up my Switch, my third Switch to do Dynamax Adventures. I do double hunts. I just connect 2 Switches to each other to do hunts. Both of them have the shiny charm, and it's kind of why I've neglected to set up my third Switch for it. Mostly because doing it is kind of annoying when it's not the same Nintendo account. Because you can only connect 2 Switches to a single Nintendo account. So if getting the shiny charm on the same account is fine because you can just dump all the Pokemon from Pokemon Home. If you have a third Switch, you can't do that. You have to like trade them over one by one, or just do an entirely new dex. So. My best hunts for Dynamax Adventures. So I got the Suicune, like the first one you do. I got the Suicune like on the first try. I was kind of confused because I was like, wait, is this just a thing where like the shiny is guaranteed? But no, that was just really dumb luck. And then my second best was a Lugia. So I was doing a shiny like race with one of my friends, the Speedy Pineapple, and we were both hunting for Ho-Oh. Halfway through the stream, I got shiny Ho-Oh, and because I got the Ho-Oh, I was like, okay, let's do Lugia then. Let's do Lugia since we just got Ho-Oh. 2 runs later, I got Lugia. It was kind of funny. Kind of peak content right there. You think you manage 4 legends in one day? It usually takes me months to get a single legendary. Usually. The most I had was 2 in one day. Which was the Ho-Oh and Lugia. Your Rayquaza took over 450 checks. So I didn't keep track of most of the ones I did. I didn't keep track of it because it was kind of mostly an offline thing I would do. But most, like a lot of them, like I would say Uxie for me was the longest one, and that took a long time. How many tournament wins I'm through? 12. We're almost there. You were doing it with just bots? Yeah, so I was doing it with bots until I got a Switch Lite. I was doing it with just bots, and then I got a Switch Lite, and I started doing dual runs with the 2 switches. Now, because I have the Switch 2, that means I can use one of my old switches for a 3rd switch. Customs over? It's been chill. It's no problem at all. I've been getting like multiple like ranks in one night. It's been really quick. Oh, I've passed you on that? Nice. We take those. Let's go. Oh, yeah. I did. So, yeah, last night I did a bit of grinding for rocks. Right? Because, you know, I was just going around getting rocks and screws. So I figured getting the Canary plushes would be really important. Especially for the grinds, because I need the Mega Rocks for all the Mega Stones, which is for the Mega Evolution Pokedex. And then I kind of need money if I want to do the restaurants as well. So I figured I'd just get all the Canary stuff, plus EXP for grinding for levels for the Pokedex itself. But anyway. You need free key money? I know, but still. But still, you know. Might as well might as well grind up money for now, you know. But yeah. While I was doing trying to find colorful screws, I might have found something. I did find a shiny Larvesta. Well, Larvitar while I was running around getting screws and Mega Rocks. 2. I have 2 full-on shinies so far. a Patrat, and a Larvitar. Honestly, really cool on the Larvitar there. That's kind of like a for a full odds, for a full odds shiny to get by random. Larvitar is kind of good. Larvitar is kind of hyped to get. But yeah, I also grabbed all the EVs I would ever need too. That took kind of a while to do. Eevee's kind of annoying to get, like, actually. But I have all the EVs I need to get for the living dex. And I've got all the Furfurus ready for the forms too. So I guess, yeah, we have like all a bunch of starters here ready for the living dex as well. I did the same for Dratini and Honedge. Those are kind of rare-ish. So I got those ready for the living dex. So, Also, Skarmory. I also got the Skarmory from the cursed zone. It took me like 4 attempts, so I had to wipe out that entire zone like 4 times. What level am I Furfuru? Great question. I don't know. They're like 30 to 50s. Does it matter? Why does this matter? Is it just a BT thing, or is it important? I don't know. One of them's an alpha though. Get one to like 75? Oh, is there a specific reason? Furfuru League. What's the Furfuru League? First side quest. Understood. Okay. Understood. Honestly, there's an adamant one right. Oh no, wait, that's my Beedrill. Speed down. I'm surely I have like. I guess that one would do. Level 51. Right about there. Speed down, but I don't think that will matter. So I'll just use this one. Anyway. The last battle you battle against 6 Furfurus and you can only use Furfurus. Okay. That is good to know for later, actually. Thank you. Yeah, I also got like all these fucking... I got the Jumbo Pumpkaboo by chance. It was during the night. I walked into the zone and I saw this obnoxiously large Pumpkaboo. I'm like, why do I feel I should grab this? So I caught one. I walked out the zone and I immediately saw the lady with the Pumpkaboos. I'm like, I think I know what's going on here. That was fun. But yeah. You can see I just caught a bunch. It's caught a bunch of Pumpkaboo. Just to see the fucking sizes. So I was wondering if they were actually doing that or not. Cause like it's like all of them, like all of these are M. These are all M. They were all the same size. Cause I'm like, are they doing the sizes or not? I don't know. But tempted to bench farm a bunch of alpha Furfuru after that. Anyway, let's get tickets. Care about spoilers? Kind of. If it's side quest stuff, I don't particularly care. If it's still to do with like more story stuff, then yeah, I will care. If it's side quest stuff, go for it. Oh yeah, go for it. I don't mind. Womp. Oh. Caesar. Oh, some trainers have shinies. That's kind of cool. We haven't seen that in a while. We haven't seen that in a hard minute. True. They should absolutely have a shiny hunter trainer. Not as a trainer class, but as like almost like a recurring gag character. Like he runs around the region like hunting shinies, and you just come across him every now and then. He has like a new shiny every now and then. I would love that. That'd be so fun. Like maybe he'll tell you about like the Masuda method. He'll tell you about he'll tell you about random shiny hunting methods you can do. Like, I heard about this new trick that if you grab a Pokemon that has a different language, you may actually have a higher chance of finding a shiny Pokemon. It'd be so cool. I would really like that. Because they just don't talk to you about these things. They don't tell you about these methods, you know? It's always stuff that, you know, the community's found out through, like, looking at the code of the game. After Scarlet Violet Masuda, you can't do any other game. Well, here's the thing. Scarlet Violet isn't even the best Masuda. Sword and Shield has the best Masuda method. This was tested. This was scienced. Yep. Masuda in Sword and Shield is in fact faster than Scarlet Violet. You just enjoy Scarlet Violet more? By all means. You go, gang, you know? If you're having fun with it, all power to you. It's like when I was doing, I was grabbing all the Alcremie forms, and I wanted to get the shiny variants of the different ribbons. Not each different, like, mix. The different ribbons. I did them in, I did half of them as Masuda in Sword and Shield, and then I did the other half as a Scarlet Violet Outbreak. So that was like 7 shiny Alcremies I had to get. So it was fun. It was funny. It is what it is, though. I've done every single home dex for Pokemon Home. Like for the rewards. The only one I'm missing is Sword and Shield, because the Sword and Shield the Sword and Shield dex annoys me. You got all this shiny spinner variants? Yeah. You don't know about this at all? You missed out on this Benjulor? Damn, that's crazy. I got them in like 2 days. The source? I made it up. Yeah. But yeah. The Sword and Shield living dex, kind of annoying to do. Because I hate the wild area. I hate the wild area so much. From a dex perspective, I hate the wild area. So what I did instead, I took bits and pieces from my living dex in home. I put them into Sword and Shield. I bred it all. I bred the entire dex, basically. And by doing that, I got 2 shinies on accident. I got a shiny Rotom and a shiny Larvitar by accident. Eating food, you just realize you get AFK for shiny Beldum with your foot right now. If you want, if you want, go for it. I do have a funny story about a shiny Beldum though. So it was on Scarlet Violet. Yeah, I was like, it was pretty much the first time I was messing around in the terrarium. I saw an outbreak for a Beldum and I'm like, oh, I have to, right? I have to. So I start doing the knockouts. I get the 60 knockouts. I open up the picnic, close the picnic, boom, shiny Beldum there and then. I'm like, cool, catch it. I was like, I wonder how long it would take me to get another one. I open up the picnic, I put it down, boom, shiny Beldum. I'm like, huh. No shot, right? I open up the picnic, I close the picnic, another shiny Beldum. Kind of cool. I open up the picnic, I close the picnic, no shiny Beldum. I gave up. I'm like, yeah, that's a good bit. And so I have the entire shiny line of Beldum, like Beldum, Metang, and Metagross just sitting in a Pokemon Home. I have them sit in. It's a funny story to tell. Just back to back to back, done. Probably one of my most ridiculous shiny luck in that game. It's probably the most fun I had doing shinies. Just purely dumb stuff like that. Wow. Dedenne. Wow. $587 done now. Nice, good stuff, good stuff. I should check how many battles I have. I should absolutely check. I'm kind of curious. Can I hit the target, the target to attack? I think I mean, I'm fine with that. I feel like my biggest issue with this battle system, I wish I had a dodge. I wish I had like some like quick dash movement. I think that's the only thing it's missing. I'm on 592. Hurry up, Ashkan. I'm still ahead. Hurry up. Like you turn no, like you press a button and it does a little dash. And like depending on like the analog, the way you holding your analog stick, it'll like dash in that direction. I feel like that'd be the perfect addition to this battle system. Give me a dash, like a quick dodge, like almost like the same thing as the player dodge, but for the Pokemon. That's all it's missing, and they'd be like really, really good. It'd be so much better. Here's the thing, trainer battles from Rushmore should auto target. Oh, you mean like just like a regular turn-based battle system? Honestly, I wouldn't complain about that. I'd be down for that. Just have an option for it. Let's move out of this stealth rock. I don't know why I switched the camera up, but why not? Garbodor. Oh, switch to in front of you. Oh, just auto attack. Okay, yeah, I understand now. My bad. My bad. Womp. I guess because there will still be situations where you don't want it to auto attack, so you can like bring your Pokemon back. You know, like moves like Rock Slide. It's like stop targeting. Come back. Come run back. Pop. You gotta pay attention or you spam attack while watching a show or something. I mean, fair. Fair. Congratulations, you now have 14 battles. Good job. Come back later. Oh, here we go. Last one. Ugh. Ooh. Womp womp. Wrong move. Bum 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 bum. Am I just training up a team? Nope, this is just my team. This is simply the team I use. Yep. It is just my team. And yeah, that means I am unironically using Beedrill. Why not the Legends? Don't feel like it. Don't wanna. I'm kind of vibing. I don't know. I just don't use legendaries. I don't use legendaries unless I feel like I have to. In the case of Zygarde fight, I was just a very I want to do it now. Give me Xerneas. Have I gotten them all? Yeah, I do have all three. Yeah. I just don't feel like using it. So stance. Wow. Zygarde fight was annoying. It was. It took me about 3 tries. I ended up beating it with just Feraligatr, Xerneas, and Victory Bell. Because I was doing it on stream and I didn't want to grind an ice type. I did not want to spend the time grinding up an ice type for it. So I looked into my box and be like, what can I use? What can I use? What can I use right now? Xerneas, you're on the team. And back in the box it went. Legally. Do you need your Xerneas? Fair. To be fair, yeah, Xerneas did do like most of the work. Like, Victory Bell did the 10% on its own, then died to 50%. Then Xerneas took out 50% and a good chunk of the 100%, and then Feraligatr just kind of like swept the rest of the health. We're going this way. Alright, Aerodactyl. It's just the area of attack that kept resetting the battle. Yeah. It is what it is. I kind of hated a few of like Zygarde's moves. The Dragon Pulse was so annoying. I don't know if that still counts. I guess I'll see. Imagine if Zygarde went Ronan to Mega. I mean, technically, wasn't that like a plot in one of the animes? Except it didn't go right. Mega, it just kind of went like berserk or something. Wasn't that a thing they did or something? I remember. I don't remember. I did guess. I did guess that it was gonna go Mega, but it didn't. I beat up the 100%. I'm like, it's gonna Mega now, isn't it? It's gonna Mega. It's gonna Mega. I'm gonna be sad. But it just kind of died. I'm like, oh, okay. We take those. Okay. 110%. You used the wrong Pokeball. I think I used an Ultra Ball. I just didn't think I was like any ball, whatever was I had on the selection. I didn't care, to be honest. I did not care which ball it was gonna go in. It's as long as it's in a ball and in my home, I do not care. You're gonna Pokeball it. I imagine most people wanted to like Beast Ball it, but like the Beast Ball isn't in the game, so most people have like a fucking hissy fit on Twitter. What? Dead. Beast Ball, the one from DAs. True! True. Facts. Facts right there. When hits with poison moves, say no more. Wait, wrong. No, wait, no. Wrong move. Up. Get a perfect plan and reset till you get it. I don't do that. I run it. I run it every time. New route. Go. I don't reset for routes. You did it for Zygarde? Okay. For Zygarde, I won't blame you. It is the hardest battle to do. I will not blame you for that. I feel like I would get bored if I did the same route over and over, so I do just use different routes each and every time. There was a short period of time where I did the right reset, and it was for Groudon. For pretty much the exact same reason as Zygarde. I just reset it for a one White Guard user, and then like an ice move. I did that like 5 times. I'm like, yeah, I'm bored. I got bored of it really quickly, so I stopped doing it. So I just got it naturally. Whoopee! Damn it. Metagross. Oh, Mega Yuck. You know what's crazy? What? You did 100 points? Ooh. There we go. Enemy. Perish. Perish the platypus. We'll go back this way. But all you have left is the battle. Rip. Very, very quiet. I'm on twiners. If you're just looking towards Chime, you can skip a couple of the catch the type. Fair. Up. Burn. Such a... Just need to get the shards and megastones? Yeah. Boom. Stay there. Alakazam. Okay, just one more sneak and we're done. Boom. Wow. There we go. We got done with the Infinite Royale. I think. I'll take your prize medals though. No complaints there. Thanks. Right. Unless I lose his medal. Imagine. Imagine. Cathedral's got this. Tony. Well, I feel like we're in for some story. Yeah. Isn't the Infinite Royale great? I haven't had a chance for an all-out match with you since we fought the fight who's the strongest Mega Evolution user, which was yesterday. Watch me win. Okay. Sure. Beedrill. I should get a decently leveled Pikachu. Okay. Wait, is that mean she's gonna use Flood? Ah, figured. She's Megaring Flood. Time to use the power of bonds with everyone in Lumiose and Mega Evolve. So this is the power of trust. Cool. Pugger. Beedrill, Beedrill, Beedrill. I'm really glad we met, you know. I couldn't have taken the whole ZA Royale or protected Lumiose if you hadn't been there. I know. I know. Oh boy, another session. What is this game's obsession with this? 15 EXP candy. Cool. Tony, can I have a word? I mean, yeah, sure. I'm supposed to be pretty important if you come and find me. Sorry, just give us the second, okay? Okay. You sure? Alright. We need to make a stop at Quasartico HQ. Oh. I guess. Wah 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 wah. Thanks for coming, both of you. Just triple checking. Tony, your jacket was a keepsake from your mom, right? Yeah, it was. Well, I found the person who gave it to your mom in the first place. That jacket was a gift from me. What? I'm sorry? Tony, I'm quite sure that your mother was my daughter. Your mother worked to develop hologram technology, did she not? That's right. Your mother and I, we disagreed over the direction in which this company was moving. She left saying that she had her own research she wished to pursue. Yes, she worked hard on that research all while she carrying me while I was just a kid. It was a little hard for her to handle on her own. I think she ended up working for Team Flare or maybe getting support from Lysander. Don't suppose. Don't suppose it's the Elite Four member, do you? That would be kind of funny. It's true that your mother's research contributed to the invention of Team Flare's hologram devices. That very same research enabled us to develop our own holotech here at Quasartico. Even though she chose to walk a separate path, we find it at the points of intersection. I'm really curious at times. The mom's hard work helped to make wild zones and everything possible. She burned herself out doing all of that. And then she had to go away to some faraway region and try and rest. Miss Elite 4 member is also away missing in a different region. I suppose that's where she... Yeah. I knew my mom had ties to Lumia, so I figured I'd find you, or at least someone who knew her here. But of course our family was not originally from Lumio City. Well... That's why it was a struggle to find any leads, until I noticed the jacket. I couldn't be so sure at first, but it had seen some hard days since I had last seen it, and of course you'd had a deer and flair to it. And that was what prompted President Jet to enlist me to do some sleuthing for her too. At that moment it struck me. What if President Jet and Tanya are related to, and searching for one another? My daughter, your mother, did she ever speak about me? She regretted never talking to you again after she left. And if she did, if I ever met you, I should tell you something. Even if you and she walked different paths, there was still so much you had in common. Noticing you shared made her life feel fuller, even after she left. Maybe especially after. Team Flare really provided a lot of jobs in the majority of the region. Employment rate must be rocketed after I fell. True! If only I'd been less stubborn, I would have tried to reach back across the divide sooner. I think it's alright. I'm glad to know she's message reached you at least. I must ask one thing of you, Tawny. I bear no responsibility for Quasartico Incorporated, choosing to conceal the truth about the tower's threat from the public for so long, and I plan to step down as president. The urban redevelopment plan must continue. We must make Lumiosa City into a place that belongs to both people and Pokemon. Having some kind of continuity to the project's leadership could help the transition go a little smoother. If there's someone who had been helping already had stepped in my shoes, someone who's already a leader in their own right. Oh, bruh. Okay, so Tawny's gonna be the CEO. He got to Quasartico. You know what? Alright, I don't mind would have me wanted to refuse. You understand why I have to do this, right? Of course, yeah. If you want. You were listening, right? I'm gonna be real busy for a while. I probably won't have time to be a good trainer. So you should do like AZ would have wanted. Help Benji keep Lumio safe. Use this well. Floette-eyed. I'm sorry to break up your team this way. It's alright, even if we're Buffalo, we'll always be Team MZ. I'll come and give them a whole story later, but could you break the news to Lita and Naveen? I'll whip in an extra special croissant curry to make it up to you all. Let's keep doing all we can to make Lumiose the best place it can be. Now find the closest pigeon and use that big beam. Yeah, sure, okay. Let's go! Let's go! Special for one, let's go! Oh, wait a minute, I have to, you know. Obviously. But you'll do. Nice. GG. Yeah, AZ's Floette. Kinda cool. Kinda cool. Original trainer AZ. Damn. Lighter Ruin. Alright, cool. That's Floette. Finally. I've wanted this thing since X and Y. Because this Pokemon was in the code of X and Y, but they never gave it to us. And so we finally have AZ's Floette. I'll pop it with legendaries. It's about goddamn time. Well, to the box to you. See you later. What do I want to do now? I guess I kind of go with the 1,000 battles thing. Oh boy. Maybe I'll end for today. Oh. I will end for today. And I will continue tomorrow. I did what I wanted to do today. At the very least. I got me my Floette. Post game done. Right? We don't have to break the news to them. We don't have to talk to them. I'll at least go to Hodalzi. Oh, they already know. Well, cool. In that case, I'll see you all tomorrow. We'll I'll decide what I want to do. Maybe I'll just do the battles, or maybe I'll prep for the living decks. So I've sorted out the boxes for it. So, all right, I'll see you all tomorrow then. See you later.